Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Rhonda's Heart. If you've never been here on my YouTube channel, I welcome you today. And if you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and even put a comment in the comment section because I really like to hear your feedback, what you're thinking about the information that I'm putting out there. It's really, really important to me to share information that's going to help people. And my whole purpose here is basically to share my heart, share my knowledge and what I have learned, and to do life with other people because God knows we all need each other, right? So anything that you can let me know as long as it's positive because I am allergic to negative comments and things like that. I only want to feed into the positive information that you have so that we can all do a better job. So, again, I just want to do life with people. I'm really interested in that. And I just want to show you something real quick as we get started here before I tell you what we're going to talk about today. Um, this is really what I'm about. I purchased this shirt from Diana Starkey, and it says "Love like Jesus," and that is really this speaks volumes. This is really what I'm talking about. This is what my heart is, and this is really what I want to do. So, hey, if you're interested in one of these T-shirts, isn't it really cool? You can put that in the comments below, and I can certainly get you hooked up with Diana. She also made this one and it says faith. And as you know, or as you're going to learn, this channel is mostly about faith, family, and fashion. So you're going to be getting a lot of good information from this channel. I am a licensed professional counselor, and so I'll be sharing good information and tips and things that can help with different events, different disorders, different situations. I also work as a school counselor, so I have a lot of knowledge about that. So I want to be sharing some things about that with you as well. But again, on the t shirts, Diana Starkey Seagraves is the one who makes them, and she would love, love, love to make you one too. So let me know if you're interested in that. But, anyways, so today's topic is going to be um, basically how to boost your productivity. And one thing that I think is really important is how we start off our day, like when we first wake up in the morning. And I talk to so many people that struggle with wanting to wake up in the mornings, even wanting to get the day started. And believe me, I've had those days too. So I know exactly what people are talking about because I've been in their shoes. So I think it's really, really important that we talk about how to boost our productivity in the mornings. So, what can we do in the mornings to make sure that the rest of our day is on track? Now, of course, I'm not saying that nothing will ever happen to throw you off track because I certainly have those days when I feel like I'm on a roller coaster, and I'm sure that all of you do too. But I also know that how we start our day, the mindset, the first thought of our day when we open our eyes really does determine how the rest of the day is going to go. If you wake up in the morning and you already have it on your mind that today's going to be a rotten day. Nothing's going to go the way that you want it to. People are going to treat you bad. Everything's going to go wrong. I'm sick. I don't feel good. All of those things. Listen, whatever we speak, and let me tell you this, I have to practice this myself. Whatever we speak, really, guys, we speak it into existence. We really do. Whatever our mind is set on, that's really going to determine the outcome. Um, and I'm sure you have a lot of experience with this too, but I have noticed before when I focus on the fact that I'm going to set out to have a good day, I'm going to make sure that the thoughts that I have when I first wake up in the morning are good thoughts. I have noticed that my day does go better. It really does go better. When I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I don't even want to get out of bed, my energy is already drained before my feet hit the floor, and my mind is made up that I'm going to have a bad day. Okay? So, and we really have to work really, really hard to change this way of thinking. It is not easy. It is never easy, but it's something that if we practice over time, over and over again, that it will become just a part of who we are and who God made us to be. Um, if if you have difficulty with disciplining yourself, and I will say that I'm disciplined in a lot of ways, but there are some things that I'm not disciplined about, which to me, in my experience, is kind of like a domino effect. One thing kind of runs into the other. So, and I'm just going to be real transparent. I'm going to put myself out there and be vulnerable. So be nice to me. So one of the things that I make sure I do every morning, no matter, even if it's a day when I wake up and my mind is not set on good and I can't seem to turn it around, no matter what I do before I leave my house to go to work for the day, I make my bed. I make my bed no matter what. Now, there are some times when I think, oh, what the heck? I feel this way, I feel that way. Why should I even do this? But I have become so trained in making my bed in the mornings, and I feel like, hey, if I keep doing this, if I can discipline myself to do this every day, then I can do something else. Just like reading scriptures in the morning. Mornings are really tough for a lot of people. In my mornings, um, I'm trying to get a lot of things done so I can get out the door, be to work on time. So, so I always think, well, I don't have enough time to read scriptures in the morning, so I'll do it at another time. And sometimes that time never comes because let's face it, our days are very busy. So I have also started sitting down at my kitchen table before I leave to go to work and reading. And what I'm doing right now is reading a proverb for every day of the week. So there's 31 proverbs in the Bible, and there's 30 or 31 days in every month. So every morning I read one of the proverbs. So those are two things that, excuse me, that come to my mind right now that I know that excuse me, that I know that I'm working on. But if you can pick out a couple of like making your bed, come on, that's pretty easy to do. Um, And so if you can find something that's just like a small step that you can do over and over every day until you get yourself in the routine of things, it will become easier to tackle the next thing that you want to do. Anyway, so I kind of went off on a tangent, but to me that that's very important because of what we're about to talk about is going to have to become habits. The more you do something, the more likely it is to become a habit and just a part of who you are. Okay? So, I'm going to talk to you about 8 ways to boost your productivity in your morning routines. Okay, so there is every reason to take advantage of your morning routines. Take advantage of it's a fresh start. It's just like a clean slate every day. And I think that's really, really cool how God gives us a clean slate every day. The Bible says that his mercies are new every morning. So that's wonderful. We can start over every single day. Every single day. So, also, we've learned that we're most productive in the mornings. That's when we've had our rest, we've had our sleep. And if we will have a mindset of getting up and having a productive morning routine, that's when you'll get the most done. Okay? Um, it will not only help you in the short term, but it will also help you in the long run. I'm just looking here at my notes. Waking up feeling successful is certainly the best way to start your day. Who wouldn't want that? I think most people want to feel at the end of the day like they were successful. We all have an inborn need to um, to have a purpose because God created us for a purpose. And the Bible tells us that He has a purpose and a plan for all of us. And that doesn't exclude any one of us. So we just have to walk in our purpose. And our morning routine, if it is a an effective one, it's really going to help us to walk in our purpose. Um, it will help you take charge of yourself. It'll help you feel more structured, more organized, and prepared to tackle the rest of your day. How many times do people leave their houses in the mornings and they're all of their energy is already drained out? I know that that has happened to me before. And but there's something that we can do about that. So I know that I'm probably going to get a lot of comments about this, but I mean this with all the sincerity and all the love. Um, what we drink or what we take into our bodies in the first thing in the morning is very important. And I know there are coffee lovers out there that are probably wanting to throw paper wads at me right now. But I want to tell you that it will benefit you more if you will drink a glass of water with fresh lemon in it, okay, to start off your day. It's healthier, it helps to wake you up, it reduces the feeling of hunger. I don't know about you, but I need that. It aids in your digestive system. So it benefits your digestive system. That's a plus for me. Um, Also, it gives us a lot of vitamins that we need to be able to tackle the rest of our day. And then one more thing, guess what? It helps to freshen your breath. So, I don't have any problem drinking water. I drink water more than I drink anything else every single day. So, water is not a problem for me, but for some people, that coffee is their go-to, this may be uncomfortable for you at first, but you can do it. That's not saying you have to ditch your coffee, of course. It's just the first thing you need to go to is the water with the fresh lemon to start your day off right. Okay? Set and review your goals. So I said we have 8. I'm on number 2. So set and review your goals in the morning. And let me tell you, this is going to mean, for some of us, it's going to mean that we have to maybe wake up a little bit earlier to be able to to um to do these things in this newfound morning routine. But remember, over time, it's going to benefit us so much in the long run. Okay? So we all have goals. Hopefully, we all have goals. Um, these goals can be big or small. A lot of people think that when we're setting goals or New Year's resolutions, that they have to be these huge, huge goals. It doesn't have to be that way for everybody. And I'm not saying don't dream big, because I believe it's God's plan for us to dream big, because we have a great, great big God. Um, but if you're having difficulty in this area and maybe you haven't even ever set any goals for yourself, then you can start off with something small, like I'm going to make my bed every day for a week, or I'm going to drink water with lemon juice every day for a week, and then review those goals. Okay? So, naturally, there's all of us want to accomplish things, but sometimes our daily struggles derail us from being able to accomplish our goals. Okay, so usually those are people who are driven by emotions. If one thing goes wrong, everything is, the whole roller coaster is off track. We have to stop that. We can't do that anymore. We have to be resilient. We have to bounce back when something happens in our day that is not exactly what we planned. We have to find ways to get ourselves back on track. So, and this is why it's best to review your goals in the morning. It's first thing in the morning, you haven't stepped out of the house. You're going to look at your goals and see what you're going to accomplish for that day. Okay? I've always said this. People who are very, very successful, they plan. They plan. They don't just haphazardly do things without a plan. And I know there are some people, and it doesn't bother them to just go with the flow, what comes, what goes, and things like that. But I'm saying that most of the people that I know that are very, very successful, they have a plan. They have a plan and they have goals. If you don't have a plan, then anything could happen. Okay? And I tell students this at school. If they are worried about somebody asking them questions about why they were absent from school for whatever reason, and I'll tell them, okay, let's talk about some things that you could say if somebody asks you questions about it. Let's make a plan, because if you don't have a plan, then you're more likely to crumble, cry, and get upset because you don't know what to say. But if you already know, hey, if somebody asks me why I was absent from school for a week, this is what I'm going to tell them. You will be more likely to tell them that and feel more confident about it and not get as upset. So I always say people who make a plan um, are the most successful. Create plans to reach your goals, visualize what your day would be like to determine which task has been accomplished. So I guess what I'm trying to say here is visualize what it would look like if you accomplished everything that you set your mind to for that day. What would that look like for you? What would it look like for you at the end of the day, at the end of the week, at the end of the year, at the end of 5, 10 years? What would it look like for you if you were able to accomplish those goals? Okay, so set set and review your goals. Review them every morning. This next one, number 3, is a tough one for me. Now I was really, really, really good and in the habit of walking every evening except for Wednesday nights because I go to church on Wednesday nights. I didn't walk on Wednesday nights. Otherwise, all the other days I walked about 2 miles. I know that's not a lot, but again, you don't have to start off doing a lot of things in order to be successful. Being successful is being able to have accomplished what you set out to do that day. So sometimes I think we're really too hard on ourselves. But anyway, back to number 3, exercise. And guys, I know for a fact that exercise is good for a lot of things. Did you know that not moving your body is the it causes sicknesses and illnesses and diseases more than anything else because our bodies are stagnant. Everything's just sitting there. We're not moving it. It can't move out. So we have to be moving our bodies every single day. Every single day. Even people who experience pain, and I know people experience pain at different levels, and I'm not taking pain lightly, but I'm just saying, even if you have some pain, do whatever exercise you can, because even in that pain, exercising is going to help you. Okay? I have here written down that every successful person out there exercises. I'm telling you, if you talk to millionaires, they exercise. If you talk to uh, celebrities, most of them exercise. Successful people, they exercise. They keep their bodies moving. It reduces depression. It helps you think clearly. It helps your brain. It helps your whole body. There is just only good things that come from exercising. You might say, well, I don't have the energy to exercise. You don't have the energy not to exercise. We have to be exercising. That gives us energy. It helps to release the good, happy chemicals in our brain. People that are depressed, get out there in the sun and walk around. Okay? We need to be exercising. Working out in the mornings makes you healthier and stronger. And guess what? It increases your longevity. Um, let's see, what else do I have here? It is difficult to excuse yourself from working out if you want to have a more productive day. I know some of this hurts, but it's just the truth. If you want to have a more productive day, you have to exercise. And believe me, I'm pointing at myself right now. I'm pointing at myself right now. I need to be better at exercising. And I don't know why sometimes I fall short in that area because I know what exercising can do. When my husband went to Ghana for over a month, I was I was so sad and everything. And what I did to get myself through that sadness while he was gone was to walk every single evening. Every single evening. But now I'm told that it's much better to exercise in the mornings because it helps to increase your energy for the day, which is going to help you to be more successful and more likely to stay on track, right? Okay, embrace the morning light. I'm just going to put this out here because I'm not going to be a stickler. You have to do things that are really realistic for your life. You really do. So, like, morning light is very good for you. But if you're like me, when I leave for work in the morning, it's still dark. I have to put my glasses on to be able to see to get to work. So just find a time during the day, on a sunny day, to get out in the sunlight. It provides lots of vitamins for us. It's just good. It decreases depression. I know sometimes if I feel really, really down about something, maybe I don't even know why I feel down. It's just that cloud of darkness is over me. I don't know why. The chemicals in my brain are going haywire. If I can just get myself outside into nature, into the sunlight with the world around me outside, it lifts my spirit. It lifts my spirit. So if you are someone that suffers from depression, exercise, get out in nature, get out and get you some sunlight. Embrace the morning light. It can brighten your mood, heighten your perception, improve your performance of tasks. So there we go again. If you do this in the morning, you're more likely to be able to stay on track and not derail off of that roller coaster and stay on track and achieve your goals. It regulates your body and helps you to be able to get the job done. Okay, what number am I on? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm on number 5. So this one, it's a good one, and I'm sure a lot of us need work on this one. I don't know, maybe there's a lot of people out there, and I know there are lots of people out there that have really healthy diets and eat really great. And I'm sure that you can put a lot of good information in the comments about that because I know there are benefits to eating healthy. And this is something that every week I go back and I start over and try to start doing it again. So listen, if you're not successful one day or one week, don't give up. That's the key. Don't give up. Show up every single day with the mindset, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. All things. All things. So if you don't achieve your goal one day, don't give up on it and say, oh, I can never do this because I wasn't able to do it today or this week. just do it again. Just do it again. That's all we have to do. Be careful what you eat during the early morning hours. So it's so easy for us to grab a bowl of cereal, a Pop Tart, something like that on the way out the door. But that's not good for us. We need a lot of protein in the morning. That's a better choice. We need lots of protein in the morning. So, do that. And then me, myself, one of the things that I need to do better is eat green foods. So, man, if you look up all the benefits, and maybe I'll do another um, video about this later. But if you look up the benefits of eating green foods, you would be amazed. It decreases depression. They give you more energy. They give you longer life. They reduce the likelihood of getting certain illnesses and diseases. I'm going to tell you, my husband, he eats very healthy and he is rarely ever sick. Rarely ever sick. And we've been together for over 14 years and I've known him to be sick maybe a couple of times, but he's very, very healthy. And I do believe it's because of how he eats. So now he's from Ghana, Africa, and over in Ghana, they do eat more healthy than we eat over here in the great United States of America. Um, so he just, he grew up that way. It was just a part of who he is. But guess what? We can all do that. We can all change our habits, change the way we eat. I mean, we have every reason to. It can only benefit us and only do us good. So we can all be like that and have it just become a part of who we are, right? So number 6 is to pray and to meditate on the scriptures for at least 5 minutes. So I read a chapter of the Proverbs every day, and once I've finished all of the Proverbs, which is what, like today is the 29th, so only a couple more days, then I will um, probably maybe go back to the Psalms or I don't know, but I'm going to be reading and meditating on the Word every single morning. And friends, meditating helps to relieve our stress. It really does. It helps to relieve our stress. It improves our creativity. It gives us a sharper focus. And guess what? I need this one. It increases our memory. It increases our memory. I need that so much. Okay. And then I have here, the more you meditate, the more you are in tune with the process, and the more time you will allot to this activity. So, in other words, when you realize, hey, this is helping me, this is good, I like this, it helps me relax, it helps me to accomplish my goals and walk in my purpose every day, you're going to love doing it. You're going to love doing it, and you're going to want to do it more and more and more and more. And it will be so beneficial to you in helping you to boost your productivity in your morning routine. And then number 7 is, this is a big one. This is a big one, and this is one that a lot of people have difficulty with, and we need to work on it. We need to work on it. Um, we need to have a positive mindset. We need to. And I realize that there's a lot going on in this world today, and there's a lot of negativity and things like that. And I don't want to overdo um, the positive thinking um, thing, but I am telling you, especially whatever you speak will come to pass. Whatever you speak will come to pass. Our words have power. Our words create things, okay? So, what do we want to create? Think about what you want to create. You want to create an atmosphere of happiness and joy and comfort and fun and learning and success and all of those great and wonderful things that we could go on and on about. Um, so, one of the things that I like to tell people to do is to look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I am ready to take on the world. Tell yourself that in the morning. God has already given you everything that you need. There's nothing that you need that He hasn't given you. And you're not by yourself. God says, I will never leave you or forsake you. I am with you all the time. His name is Emmanuel. That means God with us. So He is always by our side. So when we're facing giants, we're not facing them alone. We have a God who is bigger than any giant. And all we have to do is speak the word. Speak the word. So look at yourself every morning in the mirror and say, I am ready to take on the world. Now, I'll tell you something that my pastor has told us over the years. She has told us that her father used to wake up every morning and he would say, God, I don't know what you have planned today, but whatever it is, I want to be a part of it. And that's the way he lived his life. That was a part of who he was. And I love that because I know that whatever God has planned for me, there's nothing that I can't do because his word never returns void. That means that whatever he sets out to do, whatever plan he has for your life, it doesn't return undone. It doesn't return undone. So, focusing on negative things, again, can drain your energy. Can drain your energy. I mean, sometimes we run marathons in our minds with all of these negative thoughts that we have. And, like again, I say, I'm not taking lightly the things that we're all going through in this world. We're facing scary times, but our God knows exactly everything that's going on, and He will never let us down. And even when we don't see that He's working, He is working all things together for the good of those who love Him and who are called by His name. So, speaking good things over your life, over the lives of your children, over the lives of your job, what's going to happen that day, only good things can come out of that. Nothing bad can come out of God because He is good. Um, Also, thinking positive builds up your self esteem and your confidence. When you feel good about who you are more confident, you feel better about yourself, and you can get more accomplished when you have a positive mindset. So here are some of the things that you can tell yourself, and you can come up with your own, of course. But I just wanted to give you some ideas. You can say, I'm a kind and successful person. I am a kind and successful person. I would look in the mirror and say that. I am a kind and successful person. I will add value to the world around me today. Okay? All you have to do is to do today. The Bible even says that we're not promised tomorrow. We shouldn't worry about tomorrow. By no means am I saying that I do not ever worry. All I'm saying is that, there's a song that says, one day at a time, sweet Jesus. Jesus is going to be with us every day, and all we have to do is live out that day for Him and for the people around us. So you can accomplish so much when you boost your confidence through reciting affirmations, and getting your day started off with a positive mindset attracts goodness and positivity to you. It's like a magnet. I'm telling you, it's like a magnet. When you set out and you feel good about yourself and you are saying things to yourself like, I am a child of God. No weapon formed against me will prosper. Only goodness and mercy will follow me all of my days. I am successful. I am going to be successful in this day. I'm ready to take on this day. You're going to see that you're going to attract those kind of people around you that are going to, it's like help feed you. Like it's just like a magnet. Goodness, you just attract goodness. It's kind of like what I try to tell the kids sometimes. I'm talking about my own kids and grandkids. When you do things that are against the word of God, then you open doors for the enemy. So, for example, and I know I'm probably going to get some comments about this, but I have to tell the truth. I really feel like this is a platform where I have to tell the truth. So, if you are, say, watching horror movies on your TV every night at home, that is an open door for the enemy to come in, because demons like that. They love that. That's what they're about. I mean, so like you're watching a movie about demons, and of course, demons like that. They want to come to that. It's like a magnet for them. So they want to come to things that they like. Same thing with good things. When you're blessing other people, blessings are going to turn around and run after you. So, anyway, I could go on and on and on, but I know I've kept you for a long time. I hope you're really getting something out of this. And then the last one is have a list. Will you always accomplish everything on that list? I don't know. I don't always accomplish everything on my list, but I just put it on the list the next day. So create a list of the most important tasks that you want to accomplish during the day. Have a list or a schedule, and this will help keep you aware and prepare you for the challenges of the day. So if you start the day with no list, it's like having no plan for your life. And like I said, the most successful people, they have a plan. They have a budget, they have a plan, and it just helps you to be more successful and to prosper. It makes you better structured. Remember, we talked about discipline earlier, and It makes you less anxious about how the day will turn out. If you have a plan, you don't have to have that anxiety about what's going to happen today. God, whatever you have planned today, I want to be a part of it. So make you a list of the most important things that you um, want to do or need to do for that day. And then I'll just suggest that you have a planner. There's lots of apps for that. Me personally, I use a spiral notebook and I keep up with my things that way. It's nothing fancy, nothing special. But if an app or something else would help you better, definitely do that. Organize your daily schedule. Um, it helps you align your daily actions with your ultimate goals to ensure that everything you do actually matters. Every moment of your day matters. What are you doing with your moments? So, anyway, I really appreciate you watching. Again, if you liked this or benefit from it, get anything out of it, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comments section. Be very nice. I don't want to be, I'm not out there to hurt anybody or anything like that. And I don't want anybody putting negativity in the comments. So please be mindful of that. And again, I'll be back next week with another topic to help us as we go through this journey together. So, thanks again for watching. I hope you have a great, wonderful, and blessed rest of your weekend. Bye bye.